Hi, Mr. Devlin here, and today I want to talk about the demise of Battlefield 5. I was watching a video the other day by SquidG, used to be a part of Squid and Wheezy, but SquidG is, I think, the less intelligent one of the duo. Maybe that's one of the reasons they split up. Anyway, he thinks it's YouTubers' fault. So, for the likes of me, and the likes of possibly you that's watching this video, it's your fault. See, the thing is, because you're making comments that are not too pleasant about Battlefield 5 because it's shit, it's all your fault. And what he does, apparently, he only says positive things. And why the likes of me or the likes of you are not trying to find the positive in the shitty release that Battlefield 5 is. And the reason why is because the game is atrocious. It really is. I know I keep going on about this, and a lot of the videos on my channel are based on the fact that Battlefield 5 is not very good, but I think DICE and EA have handed me that one on a plate. But for someone like SquidG to be telling YouTubers that it's your fault that Battlefield 5 has failed, and why don't we say positive things about the game rather than negative things? Because there isn't that many positive things about the game. Okay, I'm going to be nice here. I'll name two positive things about Battlefield 5. One is the actual gunplay. I think that's really improved, and I think that's pretty decent, to be honest. And the graphics are absolutely superb. I mean, it's a Frostbite engine. If one thing it can do is give us perfect graphics. But apart from that, the fucking sounds, alright, the gun sounds are really good, but look how long we went without hearing footsteps, etc. Things that should be fundamentally correct at the beginning of especially a AAA game. And then you're turning round, you absolute bellend, telling us that we should be looking at the positives rather than the negatives, when we've paid this money and they've set out a AAA game that's just not ready. And if you check out the video he actually did blaming YouTubers for the demise of Battlefield 5, you'll see, and you'll possibly see my comment on the comment boxes below the video, that he contradicted himself so many times. He was trying to not look like a shill, but obviously he's an EA shill. He's so fucking frightened of being dropped by EA and DICE as being one of these game changers and influencers. So he sort of swapped and changed all the time. Oh yes, I think Battlefield 5 is brilliant. Oh, but I agree with some of the bigger YouTubers that possibly things could have been better. Don't be a knobhead. Say what you think. And if you think that this game is a great release, you're fucking deluded, my friend. Is the Battlefield franchise finished? No, it's not. I'd be stupid to say that, and anyone would be stupid to say that. There's been a hiccup. They've made a balls up of this release, Battlefield 5, because I honestly think, like I said in the last video, I don't think this is the game that they wanted to release. I think it was Bad Company 3 that they actually wanted to release. So this was a rush game, and for them to charge us, it's probably EA to be honest, but for them to charge us full AAA price for a fucking game that's not even finished yet, and it's still not finished, it's nowhere near finished. There's features that have been dropped, there's game modes that are non-existent, there's content or absolute lack of content, and we're not getting the game that we were promised. DICE should be the masters of releasing a World War II game, and if they would have just waited till this Battlefield 5 could have been the next release and just released Bad Company 3, I nearly said Black Ops, what the fuck? Bad Company 3, rather than wait for this deal that they've got with Sony and the new PlayStation that's coming out, we would have had a brilliant game. I don't think it would have been perfect. It probably wasn't completely ready, but it would have been better than this mess that we've got now. Please don't think that I'm a DICE or I don't like EA, simple as that. But I used to be a massive fan of DICE until this release. I've liked all the games. I loved Hardline, believe it or not. I know it got slagged to shit. I think the problem there was that they should have just called it New Game by DICE and EA. It's called Hardline. It's cops and robbers. This will keep you going till the new Battlefield game came out. This was the problem with Hardline, because fundamentally it's an absolute brilliant game and shitloads of fun. Anyway, let's get back onto this. Yeah, but Battlefield is by far done. So what do you think we should do, or they should do, and we should insist on to be given to us in the next release? Because I honestly think that Bad Company 3 won't do as well as they think it will. To be honest, I thought Bad Company 2 was quite mediocre. It's not in my top 3. Well, I think it might be in my top 3. But it was perfect in its day. It was absolute brilliant. But now, you can tell it's proper dated. It's great to go back for a couple of hours, but whoopee-doo. We should expect a new modern game. That's what I really want on the next release. A new modern game, something like Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, because I've gone back to that with a couple of my pals, playing Battlefield 4, playing Battlefield 3. And the nostalgia comes back. Having said that, it's a game that's still relevant now because it looks good. And it's a game with, both of them a game with great mechanics. All right, Battlefield 4 had a shitty release, but look at the game now. There was so much content. We got lots of DLC. You know why? Because we had a premium pass. And we need the premium pass back. I'm sorry to say, but we should have the premium pass back for $20, 15 quid, something like that. That's how they're going to save the Battlefield franchise. Because the one thing we don't want happening is for EA to destroy it. They've destroyed so many good developers and they've destroyed so many good games. Let's hope DICE are big enough to get those big balls of theirs and say, look, no, we're releasing a Battlefield game for our community. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon and tick it so you get notifications of when we're uploading new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, hopeful for DICE and EA and Battlefield, out.